February 17th, you stated that you spoke directly with the heads of major banks and the director of FinTrack. Did the banks or FinTrack express their support or opposition to any of the temporary measures in the order?
On February 17th, the order was in place. And actually, I'm looking at my timeline. I believe that my conversation with the bank CEOs was on my...
Madam Minister, please.
Yes? No.
I just need an answer. Did they provide any opposition to the directions, yes or no?
No, but I want to be precise and not to seem to confirm a date which is false.
That's fine.
So,
fair enough. Do you have, you're referencing notes. Can you share the notes from the conversations that you had with them, with the committee?
These are not notes from the conversation. This is a personal timeline of conversations.
Did you have notes from the meetings with the heads of banks and FinTrack, yes or no?
Let me say something that I think is appropriate for me to share concerning the meetings that I had with the CEOs of the major banks. And that is two things. First of all, before the invocation of the emergency measures, I spoke to Canadian business leaders, including some bank CEOs.
I've already confirmed that. I just want to know, do you have
about the Canadian economy.
Do you have notes, yes or no?
When it comes to the conversations I had with the bank CEOs after the invocation of the emergency measures, at that point, their job was to act in accordance with the law we had passed.
Everybody watching this committee right now can see that you're just refusing to answer a very basic question. It's to the point of almost being contemptible, quite frankly. I'm asking you a basic question. Do you have notes pertaining to those high-level meetings, yes or no? I'm not asking for the content now.
I'm not sure it's very appropriate to call a fellow MP contemptible.
I said it's almost to the point of contemptible. That's my observation.
Just a reminder that when you both talk at once, it's difficult. So keeping in mind the time, Minister, would you please respond?
Yeah, I think that I have spoken about the content of those conversations. It was entirely appropriate for me and my Deputy Minister to have both individual conversations and group meetings with the CEOs of the main banks. They spoke to us about...
Do you have notes? Do you have notes?
I'm speaking to you now about the content of those conversations.
I'm asking you if you took notes.
Is up.
That is unreal. Madam Speaker, just, you know...
Point of order, Madam Speaker. I don't believe the member has the floor any longer.
Senator White. Senator White.
Thank you very much. Thanks again for being here, Minister.
Point of order.
Okay.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
Sorry, who?
Point of order.
Yeah, go ahead.
Freeze my time, please.
Freeze the senator's time, please. I disagree with my colleague, Ms. Bendayan, in denying the right of Mr. Green to raise a point of order. I think a point of order can be raised at any point in time.
I would agree with you, but he didn't flag it as a point of order.
Those were his words at the end before he was cut off.
I did not hear that. Mr. Green, did you want to go ahead? I did not hear.
No, at this point, you know what? I just anticipate we're going to have to call the witness back and keep having to have an opportunity to actually get some answers. We're now 42 minutes, we're over an hour into this, and I don't think we've gotten any answers. So
thank you, Mr.
I'll leave
Green.
it. It's not even a point of order at this point.
Thank you. Thank you. Senator White.